Alrighty, looks like we're live again. Hey there, everybody. It's the Nasty One here again, and welcome back to the next episode of the Thumpers franchise rebuild here in Super Mega Baseball 4, year number 1. Last episode, we took on the Beasts in the actual episode, and we managed to hold on to win 7-3 behind a great start from our number 4 pitcher, Piper Trampleson. And then in the sim, we absolutely demolished the Furry Flyers, winning 9-1. With those 2 wins added to our total, we're now on a 4-game winning streak, and we're tied atop the division for the division lead. Today's episode is a doubleheader here against the Dive Bombers, one of our division rivals. They're the last division rival we've yet to play this year. Pitching matchup for Game 1 on the mound for us is veteran Fowler Sandoval, no record of 4.50 ERA and a 2 whip. And on the mound for our rivals, the Dive Bombers, it is left-hander Wixit Linguino, who gets ahead. No record of 5.40 ERA and a 1.20 whip. Lineup we're using, leading off in right field, is locked in Veranda James, batting second, third baseman Tristan Cantu, batting third, locked in at first base Ariadne Hazard, batting fourth, locked in at second base Daviana Moreno, batting fifth, left fielder Frank Chase, batting sixth, catcher Marco Carp, batting seventh, shortstop Burnt Majors, batting eighth, pitcher Fowler Sandoval, and batting ninth is the center fielder Nia Connor. Lineup for the Dive Bombers, leading off at second base, is Eden Barnett. Batting second, catcher Malik Esquivel. Batting third, locked-in center fielder Beefly Buckley. Nice. Batting fourth, Reese Guns, the first baseman. Batting fifth, locked-in left field Orbit Melton. Batting sixth, tense in right field Ureli Doherty. Batting seventh, shortstop Emmett Stout. Batting eighth, third baseman Pontoon Porchetto. And batting ninth is pitcher Wixit Linguino. Looking at their bench, they also have injured second baseman Yusef Kirby, which is why they have Barnett at second base today, who's a utility player. Batting also on the bench is 10th third baseman Fisher Hokie. Porchetto getting the start over him today. Backup shortstop Kenneth Turnpike. Backup right fielder Ansley Kahn. And catcher Earl Weaver. Also in their pitching rotation, they have Drill Garrison, Eduardo Weaver, Gunnar Franco. And then in the bullpen, they have long reliever Kareem Newton, reliever Kahua Compton, reliever Tyson Lang, reliever Jose Farley, and then closer Kaya Rockford, or Roquefort, depending on how you pronounce it. Let's get it on. It's time to rock. Alrighty, coming in, Dive Bombers are rotation aces. They have a really good starting pitching, as evidenced by what we just saw. They also have very good bullpen, good contact, good speed. Power and defense are only average at best, but they are right now in third place in the division. They're 3-2. They were 3-1. They were trying to catch us, and they ended up losing a battle. So right now they're in third place by themselves, while we're tied atop the division at 4-1.
The stands are filling up here at Colonial Plaza.
And they play at Colonial Plaza. Okay, all right. So it's like they're the Platypi. Let's go, boys. Miranda James leading it off for us, locked in and right, hitting .357 with a homer and 4 RBIs as we face Wixit Linguino, the southpaw. Linguino, in his first start of the year, gave up 3 earned runs in 5 innings. Not quite a quality start. He got a no decision, 5.40 ERA and a 1.20 whip. 5 innings pitched, 4 hits surrendered, 2 walks, 2 homers, and 6 strikeouts. Batting average against for him right now, .211. Easy target and gets ahead, both active here. Heater inside is a strike called, 0-1. Heater up and away in there, strike called, 0-2. Linguino ahead. Heater down and then launched up the middle, but over the glove of Linguino. That's a base hit. James on with the leadoff single here to start the game as she's on fire now. Now to bring up third baseman Tristan Cantu, hitting .348 with 3 homers, 5 RBIs. Runner goes on the first pitch, heater up and in, strike called, throw down by the catcher. No chance. James uses her almost maxed out speed to steal second. James' second steal of the year. She's 2 for 3. Cantu behind in the count, 0-1. Pitch out, nothing doing, as James is now at second base. That's outside on the 2-seamer, or 4-seamer, missing badly. 2-1 from Linguino. Curveball up, hit up the middle of the second. Barnett, no play at third, will go to first. 1 down. Fielder's choice there is we have James over at third for Ariadne Hazard, who's locked in. High pitch active, hitting .500 with 4 homers, 10 RBIs on the year, and she has lost her first pitch prayer trait thanks to a player development option, so now she just looks even better. Heater up and away in the first pitch, crushed deep to right center field, carrying well back over the head of the outfielder. It's off the wall. Doherty plays the carom and gets it in, but it is an RBI double for Hazard, 1-0 Thumpers. Aviana Moreno up next. Second baseman's locked in, hitting .476 with a homer. 4 RBIs on the year. First pitch from Linguino. Two-seamer inside is off the plate. Ball 1. That four-seamer's away. It's also outside this time. 2-0. Checked outside. Two-seamer. 3-0 the count here to Moreno. Taking all the way. Curveball up and in is high and out of the zone. That is a 4-pitch walk to Moreno. 2 on, 1 down here for left fielder Frank Chase, who's a fastball hitter, hitting .286. 2 RBIs on the year, and Linguino's been favoring his fastballs here early in counts. We'll see if he continues to do so against Chase. He does not. He throws a slider in there at the letters on the first pitch, 0-1. Checked away on the heater, outside. Good eye, 1-1. Fastball middle of the plate, crushed by Chase, deep center field. That's got some good carry. Heading back to the walls, the center fielder looking up. Beat the drum. It's a home run right on top of the wall in center at the batter's eye. Home run for Frank Chase, the first of his season. It is 4-0 Thumpers as we busted open early. That'll bring up backup catcher Marco Karp getting the start today to give Cruz a day off. Batting 1,000 here on the bench, off the bench. Slider up and in, strike called. 0-1 as Linguino now tense. Two-seamer outside, misses off the plate, 1-1. Slider down, dumped into center field. That is a base hit for Karp. Karp will keep it going here with 1 down as he's on at first, and that'll bring up shortstop Burnt Majors, hitting .625 off the bench, getting the start over Oldman. No homers or RBIs yet on the year for Majors. Heater up and in, that's called strike right on the corner. Nice pitch, 0-1. Curveball hangs at the letters, rip past the shortstop into left field. That's a base hit. Majors gets on base here. 2 on, 1 down, and that'll bring up the pitcher, Fowler Sandoval. He's batting 8th today. Hitless on the season. But he's got good ratings for a pitcher, so, you know. Curveball away, off the plate, just missed the corner, 1-0. Slider up, rope to center, over the glove of the diving shortstop. That's a base hit. Coming to third, and the runner will be sent. Throw in is coming to the cutoff man. That is cut. And Sandoval will be out at second, trying to get to make it a double. But Majors is at third after the RBI single, as that's the first RBI for Sandoval this year. Here's Connor, center fielder, hitting .385 at the bottom of the lineup as Linguino's rattled. She's the 9th batter to hit this inning. Heater up and away, strike called, 0-1. Heater at the knees, dumped to left center field, down for a base hit, and that's going to bring home Majors. That's an RBI for Connor, 6-0 Thumpers, and we batted around. Here's Veranda James. Right fielder's on fire. She singled and stole a base to start the inning. Connor still over at first here for us. Heater down and then line to first, right at guns, and that ends the inning. But 6 runs for the Thumpers on 7 hits and a walk. We have a big lead. Bottom 1, Barnett, Esquivel, and Buckley do up. Here's Eden Barnett, the second baseman. High pitch active for the utility player, hitting .200 with an RBI, facing Sandoval. Fowler in his first start got a no decision. He went 6 innings, giving up 3 earned runs, quality start, .450 ERA and a 2 whip. 12 hits given up, 7 strikeouts, the batting average against .429. We got the win behind the bullpen in that start as we made a nice comeback win. Heater up and in on the first pitch, crushed to center field. Forgot she had high pitch, but thankfully it's in the park. Connor runs it down for the first out. Malik.
Number 17, Malik Esquivel.
Good thing I asked. Malik Esquivel is up. The catcher hitting .250 with a homer. 4 RBIs on the season. Curveball down and in on the first one. Fouled off. 0-1. Sandoval does have crossed up, so from time to time he will confuse his catcher. Slider up and away. Outside. 0-2. Change it down and away. Ripped foul. Still 0-2. Heater up and in. Ripped foul, out of play, 0-2. Slider down in the way. Strike 3 caught at the knees. First punch out of the day for Sandoval. 2 down, and that'll bring up Beefley Buckley, the center fielder. He's locked in. Hitting .235 with an RBI. Damn, that mustache. And that name, that's also very good. I love them both. Heater up and away. Hard chop at the third base line. Backhanded by Cantu. He'll make the play to first, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 inning for Sandoval in the first. To the second, it's still 6-0 Thumpers. Cantu, Hazard, and Moreno do up. Here's Tristan Cantu, the third baseman. He's 0 for 1 today. 9-gamer active for him here against Linguino. Is still rattled after the first inning. Heater in there at the letters on the first pitch. 0-1. Checked away on the heater, low and outside. 1-1. Slider at the knees, rope to center field, down for a base hit in front of Buckley. Cantu on to start the second. Here's Hazard. RBI double her first time up. She's 1 for 1. High pitch still active for her here. Heater up in the first pitch out of the zone. Ripped past the shortstop anyway. That's a base hit. 2 on, none down. Thumpers in business here. Here's Moreno, who drew a 4-pitch walker first time up. She's locked in. Slider up and in there at the letters. Good call there. 0-1. Heater up and away is chased out of the zone. Popped up behind second. Barnett makes the catch. 1 down. Left fielder Frank Chase up next. He's locked in. He hit a 3-run homer his first time up. He's 1 for 1 today. Looking to do it again here. Will he get another fastball? He did, but it's outside. That's not hittable. Ball 1. Slider at the knees. Rope to right center field. That is going to be down for a base hit. Doherty cuts it off, and that'll load the bases as the runner has to hold. Catcher Marco Karp up next. He singled his first time up and scored later in the inning. He's 1 for 1 today. We're going to bring him home. Bases loaded, 1 down. Curveball in there at the letters, 0-1. Slider away, line to second, right at Barnett, 2 down. Everybody has to freeze. Here's shortstop Burnt Majors, 1 for 1 with a single today. Heater up in the first pitch, cracked deep to right center field, but I think he got under it. He did. Over for it is Doherty. She'll put it away to end the inning. To the bottom of the second, it's 6-0. Guns, Melton, and Doherty due up. Leading off first baseman, Reese Guns. He has contact for his right-hander active. Hitting .273 with a homer and 2 RBIs. Heater up on the first pitch, check swing strike, 0-1. Slider away, hit up the first base line. Fair ball past the diving Hazard. That's a base hit. First hit of the day for the Dive Bombers there on the single. He's on the lead off the inning. Here's Orbit Melton. Left fielder's locked in with first pitch Slayer active, hitting .300. 3 RBIs here on the season. Dribble down and in. Taken low. Ball 1. Heater down in the way, hitting the hole to first. Past the diving Hazard again, and it's a base hit as she was stuck holding the runner. 2 on, none down. Thumpers in business, or Dive Bombers in business here. Here's Yareli Doherty. Right fielder's Tense, hitting .143 with 2 RBIs. She does, however, have Little Hack to back her up in case she falls behind here. Change it down and in on the first pitch. Chop foul. 0-1. Little Hack active now. Heater up and in. Ooh, almost hit her in the dome as the X button stopped working there. Bad time for that to happen. Slider away, fouled off, 1-2. Little Hack active again here for Doherty. Dribble down and in. Chopper to second, slow roller. Moreno charges, flips the second 1. Majors on to first, late fielder's choice. 1 down, runners at the corners here after the fielder's choice for shortstop Emmett Stout. Volatile active, hitting .300 with a homer and 2 RBIs. Heater down and away in the dirt. Ball 1. Ball inside, fouled off. 1-1. Change up and away. Chased out of the zone. That's dumped to right field, though, and that is down for a base hit. Run, score. RBI for Stout. It is 6-1. Dive Bombers on the board. First and second now. Still only 1 down for third baseman Pontoon Porchetto. Hitting .333 with an RBI for the backup third baseman, getting the start today. Curveball down in the way on the first pitch. Strike called. 0-1. Change up and in. Porchetto fouls it off. 0-2. Heater up and away. Chased it outside. Strike 3. Second punch out for Sandoval. 2 down, and that'll bring up the pitcher, Wixit Linguino. He's tense. Hitless on the year. Heater up and away in the first one. Blew it by him. 0-1. Slider away. Check swing strike. 0-2. Dribble down and in. Off the plate inside. 1-2. Change up and in. Check swing off the plate inside. 2-2. Force him up and in. Jammed him off the glove of Sandoval behind the mound. He recovers in time to get it to first, and that ends the inning as he literally saved his crotch. RBI single, though, in the inning for Stout. 6-1, dive bombers on the board to the third. Sandoval, Connor, and James do up. It's a 5-run game here.
In boring hand-to-hand fashion.
Sandoval leading off, 1-for-1 with an RBI single. He was throwing out, trying to stretch it into a double. Linguino sets, fires. Heater in there at the letters on the first one, 0-1. Curveball down at the knees, line to short, right at Stout. Easy pick out of the air for him, 1 down. Nia Connor up next. Center fielder 1-for-1 with an RBI single. Two-seamer up and away, strike called, 0-1. Slider up and in, off the plate, 1-1. Heater down in the way, line to right center field. That's going to hang up, though, here for Buckley, 2 down. Base is empty for James, who's on fire, 1-for-2 with a single. Grounded out last at bat. She also singled and stole a base. She's on fire right now. Heater down in the way, strike called, 0-1. Curveball taken low, 1-1. Slider middle in, rope foul, out of play, 1-2. Curveball at the knees, James waits for it, hits it well to center field, carrying back to the warning track, but Buckley is there. He'll put it away to end the inning. 1-2-3 inning here for Linguino, his first today. Bottom 3, it is 6-1. Barnett, Esquivel, and Buckley do up. Here's Eden Barnett, the second baseman, 0-for-1 today. Go out the center, first time up. Curveball down and in on the first one, strike called, 0-1. Heater down in the way, hitting the hole to short, past the diving Majors. That's a base hit into left as she sat fastball and got one. Leadoff batter on in the third for the Dive Bombers. Here's Malik Esquivel. Esquivel, okay. He's 0-for-1 today with a ground out, or strikeout. Yeah, he struck out. Changeup hangs on the first pitch in the center of the plate. That is down for a base hit in front of Connor. 2 on, none down here to start the inning as the Dive Bombers in business once more. Here's center fielder Beefley Buckley. He's 0-for-1 today. Forcing him up and away in the first pitch. Strike called, 0-1. Slider down and in. Fouled off, 0-2. Ball down in the way, in the dirt, 1-2. Heater up and in. Line to second, right at Moreno. 1 down. 2 on still for Reese Guns. He's 1-for-1 with a single and a run scored, I believe. Contactor's already active here. Change with the knees on the first one. Ripped foul, 0-1. Little out in front. Ball down in the way. Strike called on the outside corner, 0-2. Heater up and in. Jammed him. Sky ball to right field. James racing in. Gets there around the basket catch for the second out. Runners again have to hold. Here's Melton, left fielder locked in, 1-for-1 with a single. First pitch Slayer still active here. Slider down in the way in the first one, whiff through it, 0-1. Heater down at the knees, fouled back, 0-2 to Melton. Change up and in. Off the plate, just missed the corner, 1-2. Ball down in the way. Chased it, fouled it off. He just got the head of the bat to it. 1-2. Forcing me down and in. Off the plate, low and inside. 2-2. Light up and away. Hitting the hole to first. Hazard on the backhand makes the stop, races to the bag, and that'll end the inning. 2 leadoff singles are both stranded by Sandoval to the fourth. It's 6-1. Cantu, Hazard, and Moreno, heart of the lineup coming up for the Thumpers.
Now batting.
Here's Cantu, 1-for-2 today with the singles. He's getting ready to start the fourth inning here against Linguino. First pitch from Wixit, in there with the letters on the heater, 0-1. Add 2 seamers outside, 1-1. Heater down the middle, ripped on the ground to short, right at Stout, though. That's an easy first out. Hazard up next. She's 2-for-2. RBI double and a single today for Ariadne. High pitch still active for her here. Slider put away, strike called, letters 0-1 as that just nipped the corner. Heater up, chase, line to left, a base hit. Third hit today for Hazard already, she's 3-for-3. She's on fire, here's locked in second baseman Aviana Moreno, 0-for-1 with a fly out, she's also walked. Heater down in the way, strike called, 0-1, that's a good pitch. Heater down in the way. This time it's a little low. Aiming for the same spot and missed. 1-1. Slider at the knees. Cracked by Moreno. She got all that one, folks. Deep right center field. Just to the right of the batter's eye. Beat the drum. Second home run of the game for the Thumpers offense as that 2-run bomb from Moreno makes it 8-1. Thumpers. Second of the year for Moreno. She absolutely unloaded on that slider. Next up is Frank Chase. 2 for 2 today. Singled last time up. He's also hit a 3-run homer. Locked in right now still. Linguino again rattled. Heater down and in. Strike called in the corner. 0-1. That's high on the heater. 1-1. Curveball at the knees hangs. Chase caught out in front. He pulls it foul into the seats. 1-2. Curveball middle in. Ripped the third. One hopper to Porchetto. She'll make the play. 2 down. Linguino back to tense mojo. Here's Marco Carp, the catcher. 1 for 2 with a single. Blew out last time up. Change. That's away on the 2-seamer outside. Ball 1. Slider at the letters. Roped by Carp to left center field. Hit pretty well. Carrying to the wall. Beat the drum. It's just over the wall into the bullpen of the Dive Bombers. That got out in a hurry on the line. First homer of the year for Marco Carp. As we make it 9-1 now. It is an 8-run advantage. Burnt Major's up next. He's 1 for 2 with a single. As Linguino rattled once again. 2-seamer up and away. Strike called. 0-1. Curve up and away is outside and high. 1-1. Heater down and in. Majors sends it left center field. Hit well, but running it down is Buckley, and that'll end the inning. 3 runs, though, in the inning for the Thumpers on 2 homers. 1 on a 2-run shot by Moreno, and 1 for Marco Carp, the backup catcher. Bottom 4, it's 9-1. Doherty, Stout, and Porchetto due up. There's Urelli Doherty. Right fielder is 10, so for 1 today. Heater away in the first one. Strike called. 0-1. Little hack active. Change it down and in. Ripped foul out of play. 0-2. Ball down in the way. Off the plate. 1-2. Slider put in. Sent to center field. Hit well by Doherty, but Connor's back for it. There in front of the warning track puts it away. 1 down. Shortstop Emmett Stout up next. RBI single his first time up. He's 1 for 1 today. Ball down in the way in the first one. Checked low. Good eye. Ball 1. Change him up and away. Whiffed on it out in front. 1-1. Heater down and in. Grounded in the hole to first. Hazard dives. Cuts it off. Nice play. Flips the Sandoval in time for the second out of the inning. Porchetto up next. She's 0 for 1 today with a strikeout. Rally starter is active, though, for her here. Slider down in the way in the first one. Fouled back. 0-1. Heater up as the X-Butt stopped working. That was no one in the zone. 1-1. Slider down and in. Chopper to third. Cantu charges. Makes the play. On to first. Another 1-2-3 inning here for Sandoval. To the 5th. It's 9-1. Sandoval, Connor, and James. 8-9-1 due up. Sandoval leading off. 1 for 2 with an RBI single for that last time up. Heater up and in, taken high. Ball 1 is Linguino, still tense. Slider stays outside from Linguino, 2-0. Slider at the knees, chopped through the middle, that's a base hit. Sandoval's second hit of the day. He's 2 for 3 as he's on to start the 5th, and he's locked in. Here's Connor, 1 for 2 with a single today, and an RBI. Curveball at the knees on the first one as Shichea goes with it and sends it to left center. Easy catch for Buckley, though, 1 down. Next up is Veranda James, right fielder locked in, 1 for 3 with a single today, and a stolen base. She's down to locked in mojo. Heater down in the way is low, ball 1. Curveball misses outside, 2-0 to James. Heater middle in, dumped to left center field, down for a base hit. James' second hit of the day, she's 2 for 4, and she's on fire again. 2 on, 1 down, here's Cantu, 1 for 3 with a single. Linguino sets, fires, curveball up and in, caught the corner this time, 0-1. That's outside on the 2-seamer, 1-1. Slider up and away is out of the zone, 2-1. Heater down, broken back around in front of the plate, throw down to second in time from Esquivel. On to first, it's late fielder's choice. Cantu beats out the back end. 2 on, 2 down for Hazard, who's on fire. 3 for 3 with a double, 2 singles and an RBI, and they will let Linguino face her, despite him being absolutely gassed at only 75 pitches because he's mostly been tense or rattled today. Drained his stamina a lot quicker than they expected, and he leaves a fastball up in the dead middle of the zone, and that is not where you pitch the Hazard. Beat the drum. Thumpers give us a double-digit lead. It is now 12-1. As that's the 5th homer of the year for Hazard, as she once again connects. Moreno up next, 1 for 2. 2-run homer last time up, and she walked earlier. And that will do it for Linguino. They left him in one batter too long. Coming in out of the bullpen, long reliever Kareem Newton, and is also part of a double switch here. They bring in second baseman Yusef Kirby, the injured player, as he's going to play second, and that's going to move Barnett over to shortstop. Newton on the year, no record, a 7.71 ERA and a 1.71 WHIP for the long reliever. He's made 3 appearances. He's gotten 1 save out of it, 2 earned runs given up, 2 1/3 innings pitched, 4 hits surrendered, 2 homers, a hit batsman, and 3 strikeouts, batting average against .364, facing Moreno, who's locked in. Slider up on the first pitch, hard grounder to first, right at guns. He'll take it himself, and Newton gets out of the inning with 1 pitch. The 3 runs in the inning for the Thumpers as we once again go yard. This time it's Moreno hitting a bomb. 12-1 to the bottom of the 5th. Kirby, Barnett, and Esquivel due up. The injured Yusef Kirby leads us off. Second baseman hitting .333. 1 homer, 3 RBIs on the year. Heater away. Strike called 0-1 as he was just subbed into the lineup here as part of a double switch. Change it down and in. Low, 1-1. Slider up and in. Off the plate, 2-1. Heater up and away. Whiffed on it, 2-2. Throw ball away. Outside, 3-2. Forcing it down and away. Fouled off by Kirby. Count remains full. Slider inside. Hard grounder to third. Cantu backhands it cleanly. On to first. 1 down. Next up, Eden Barnett. 1 for 2 with a single today. High pitch still active for her. Heater away on the first one. Strike called 0-1. Changeup hangs. Middle of the zone. Cracked by Barnett. Hit pretty well. Connor running back at the fence, looking up out of room, and it is gone. That's a bomb from the Dive Bombers as the Barnett hits her first homer of the day, first of the year as well. That was a hanging changeup from Sandoval, and he knew it as soon as he let it go. It's 12-2. Next up, Esquivel, 1 for 2 with a single today for Malik. First pitch slider up and away is on the corner, 0-1. Heater away, hitting the hole to second. Moreno picks it on a hop. On to first, 2 down. Base is empty here for Buckley. 0 for 2 today, he's locked in. Curve ball down and away, taken low, 1-0. Heater up and in, inside, 2-0. Slider away, hit well by Buckley back in deep center. Connor giving chase. It's going to get over her head, though, as it hits the base of the wall and dies. Literally got stuck under the wall there. That is a double for Buckley. That'll keep the inning alive here with 2 down for the Bombers. Here's Guns, 1 for 2 with a single. Heater middle of the plate. Dumped to right center field. Into the gap it goes. Extra bases as well for Guns, as that is going to score Buckley. It's going to be an RBI double here. It's 12-3 as they make it a 9-run game. Sandoval running into some trouble here. Here's Melton, 1 for 2 with a single. Slider up and in on the first one. Strike called, 0-1. Heater down and away. Chased it below the knees. Grounder to second. Moreno there. That ends the inning. 2 home in the inning, though, for the Dive Bombers. So they get a home run from Barnett and an RBI double later in the inning from Guns. 12-3 to the 6th. Chase, Carp, and Major due up. Here's Frank Chase, 2 for 3 today. He's hit a solo 3-run homer and a single today. Flew out last time up. First pitch from Newton is a changeup in there at the knees, 0-1. Heater inside, late on the swing is Chase, 0-2. Out in front of the changeup, strike 3. First punch out for Newton. Next up is Carp, 2 for 3 today with a solo homer and a single. Changeup hangs on the first one, rip foul, 0-1. Slider middle in is jammed to center. Easy sky ball out there. Buckley puts it away, 2 down. Next up, Majors went through the single today. Heater away, strike called in the outside corner, 0-1. Change with the knees, ripped foul over the dugout, 0-2. Heater up and in, swung through it, strike 3. Second punch out there for Newton, and that ends the inning. Bottom 6, it's 12-3. Doherty, Newton, and Porchetto due up. Here's Doherty, 0-2 today as Sandoval starting to tire here. Heater down and in, strike called, 0-1. He's hit 70 on the pitch count now. Little hack active for Doherty. Curveball away is nubbed to short. Majors charges, makes the play. 1 down. Next up is Newton, the pitcher. He is getting his first, would have gotten his first at bat of the year, but pinch hitting his normal third baseman Fisher Hokie, hitting .294 with an RBI here. He's tense right now. Curveball away on the first one, low, ball 1. Heater up and away, strike called, 1-1. Change it down and in, whiffed on it, 1-2. Slider up and in, chased it, strike 3. Third punch out, I believe, for Sandoval today. 2 down, here's Porchetto, 0-2. Rally starter still active. Heater up and in, strike called, 0-1. Change it down and away, outside, 1-1. Slider away, hit well to right field. James tracking back to the warning track, runs it down, and that's a 1-2-3 inning for Sandoval here in the 6th. Coming out of the bullpen here is reliever Jose Farley, the 42-year-old, as he'll take over on the mound. To the 7th, it's 12-3. We're up by 9. I think it's safe to call it here. We can sim the rest of this game. Sandoval due to lead off, 2 for 3 with 2 singles today. I think he's done on the mound, so I'll help them out here and sub in Oldman to pinch hit. And then I'm going to go ahead and step away here as we're going to go into the simulator here as we're going to finish off the rest of this game up 9 runs. I think our bullpen can manage a 9-run lead, but I've been surprised before. Plus, it's already the 7th inning, and I think we should be fine. And plus, I promised you guys 2 games today, so I want to get into the second one as quickly as possible. That way I can get a majority of that one done as well. Let's see how we do. When we finish it off, they do score 4 runs unanswered, but we win 12-7, so the lead was big enough to hold it. Thumpers improved to 5-1 as we win our 5th straight game. We have now taken sole possession of first place in the division. All right, looking around the league at possible any roster moves or developments that we need to know about. There are quite a few. Hesto Prince, +9 speed there, young third baseman. I like that. Ahmed Bonilla, +3 arm there in left field. Eden Klippenstein, +5 fielding there, young second baseman. I like that. Swingins loses 6 contact for the veteran right fielder. That's a shame. He was the best one available, so now he's down to a C+. I don't think we need him anymore on the list, and that's it. No roster moves to report. Yep, no roster moves to reports. We'll go ahead and sim up to the next one and then do player development here. Furry Flyers win in extras. Tramplers hang on to beat the Nocturnals. Ooh, good win for the Champs. They rallied from a 2-0 deficit to win 4-2. Nightbats crushed the Beasts. Trackers shut out the Toucans, 7-0. Oof. Bards taking on the Bottlenoses here. Bottlenoses rally and win, 4-3. Good fight from them. And the Bird Lizards hang on to beat the Below Zeros 4-2. Final game of the sim. Gold Colts and Leatherwings. Leatherwings win a pitcher's duel 1-0. Not bad. All right, next game here against the Dive Bombers. We'll be coming at you here in just a second. We'll preview that. First things first, we're not losing Sprinter. We're not getting Choker. He's already injured. He doesn't need to add insult to that injury. Yoga classes are good. Extra fielding never hurts. Chance to be a utility play infielder for our backup catcher. I like that. Speed and arm, always a plus. Oh, a chance to lose 2-seamer. Nope, not doing that. And we're not gaining easy targets. So it's just these 2 here for Hokie and Carp. We'll do Carp's first. His is more expensive. 1 speed to 43. 1 arm to 62. Does not get the +3 bonus speed. Going for infielder, though, as his backup position. No, he misses that as well. But +5 loyalty for Carp. He's now up to an 86. And for Hokie, extra fielding, 2 to 72, 1 speed to 57. Bonus 2 fielding, he's going to get it. Nice job, up to 74 now in that category. And plus 6 loyalties, now up to 94. Both of them still C overalls, but a little bit better. And here's the matchup for Game 2. On the mound first is the injured Johnny Guerra. Took a line drive to the face his first game against the Bird Lizards, which was, if you haven't watched that episode, please go watch it. It's a two-parter. It's amazing. No record, a 7.20 ERA and a 180 whip. And on the mound for the Dive Bombers is Eduardo Weaver with the lead two-seamer. 0-1 with a 6.75 ERA and a 150 whip. He has no accuracy to speak of, but he has really good stuff, especially that two-seamer. It's deadly. Lineup we're using for the game, leading off at shortstop Withers Oldman, batting second on fire first baseman Ariadne Hazard, batting third, getting the start at catcher will be Shane Cruz, batting fourth is locked in second baseman Aviana Moreno, batting fifth, tense third baseman Tristan Cantu, batting sixth on fire right fielder Veranda James, batting seventh is center fielder Grant Peacock, and batting eighth is left fielder Frank Chase with Johnny Guerra on the mound. Looking at the lineup for the Dive Bombers, Barnett again leads off at second, followed by Esquivel at catcher. Buckley moves up to the 3 slot. He's still in the 3 slot, actually. He's locked in center. Guns is still clean up at first. Melton still batting fifth in left. Fisher Hokie getting the start at third base. He'll bat sixth. Ansley Kahn getting the start in right field. She'll bat seventh as Doherty's out of the lineup. And batting eighth is the shortstop Emmett Stout as he moves down 1 slot. Batting ninth will be the pitcher Weaver. Let's get it on. Game 2 coming at you here today, folks. Good first win. I did not like the fact my bullpen gave up 4 runs after the fact, but I made the lead big enough for us to win. We did end up winning 12-7 as the final score. So we're still on our 5-game winning streak. We are doing, we're well above our projections right now. So let's see if we keep it going here in Game 2. Can we sweep the doubleheader? Let's find out. Let's get it on. Oldman, Hazard, and Cruz due up first here against Weaver. Here's Withers Oldman, 471 average, 3 homers, 6 RBIs on the year. He'll sat out Game 1 here today. He's getting the start at shortstop over Majors. Weaver on the year, 0-1, a 6.75 ERA and a 150 whip. He gave up 4 runs, 3 of them earned in only 4 innings. 3 hits surrendered, 3 walks, 8 strikeouts, batting average against 188. And he took the loss in that start. First pitch from him, two-seamer. There it is, the elite one. It misses high, ball 1. He has 3 fastballs, a slider, and a curveball. All of them are fantastic with good break and good velocity, but he has no accuracy. So we'll see how much of a problem that becomes for him. Wow, that was a big problem. Inside on the two-seamer, misses, almost kneecaps Oldman, 2-0. Heater down the middle, line to center field, but right at Buckley, 1 down. Hazard up next. She's on fire. Hit a homer in the first game. 5.77 average, 5 homers, 14 RBIs. High pitch is still active here. Two-seamer inside, jams her. Dumped over second, but Barnett's there for it. 2 down. A little over-aggressive on my part. And here's catcher Shane Cruz. He sat out the first game, hitting .391 with a homer. 3 RBIs. He was taking a day off to rest. Curveball in there at the knees on the first one, 0-1. Heater up and in, jammed him into short. Backhanded by Stout, and that's going to be a 1-2-3 inning here for Weaver. Bottom 1 were scoreless. Barnett, Esquivel, and Buckley do up against injured Johnny Guerra. Barnett up, second baseman hitting .280, 1 homer, 2 RBIs. She homered in the first game. High pitch active for her. Facing Johnny Guerra, the injured starter. Johnny in his first start, he went 5 innings, gave up 4 runs on 9 hits, 2 homers. Batting average against .391. He didn't strike out anybody. He got a no decision. He took a line drive to the face, which caused him to exit early. And we rallied back from the death to win in that one. It's a very great game. You guys should go watch it. We win in the extra innings in that one, I believe. Guerra still not fully healed, but he has the pitch. So here we are. Heater down, strike called, 0-1. Curveball down and in. That's chopped in to hold a short. Oldman on the backhand. He'll make the play. 1 down. Malik Esquivel up next, catcher hitting .353 with a homer, 5 RBIs, and I forgot it's Malik, not Malik, there's no C. Change it to inside on the first one, fouled off, 0-1. Heater up and away. Dump to right field on the line, James racing in, makes the catch, 2 down. Base is empty here for Beefley Buckley. Center fielder locked in, hitting .238. No homers, 1 RBI on the year. About the knees on the first one. Hard grounded to first, right at Hazard. She'll take it herself. 1-2-3 inning for Guerra. Both starters match each other with zeros to the second. Moreno, Cantu, and James do up. Here's Moreno, locked in, hitting .440. 2 homers, 6 RBIs on the year. She also homered in the first game. She had a 2-run shot in that one. First pitch slider, taken low, ball 1. Curveball down and in, turned on by Moreno, hit deep to left field, carrying well, back at the wall, looking up, leaping, beat the drum, it's a home run. Moreno drops that one into the Dive Bombers bullpen. That's her second of the episode, third of the year. First home run and hit today for either club. It's 1-0. Thumpers lead. Tristan Cantu up next. Third baseman is tense, hitting power versus righty in. Mind gamer active though. Hitting .321 with 3 homers and 5 RBIs. First pitch to him from Weaver. Slider outside, misses, ball 1. Cutter right down the middle. Strike called at the knees, 1-1. Cutter up and in, fouled off. Little late on it, Cantu, 1-2. Metal the plate, 2-seamer, fouled off. Still 1-2. Just got a round on it. Heater down in the way is chased, fouled off. Still 1-2. Heater up and away, taken high. 2-2 to Cantu. Heater up, chased, dumped to center field, though that's a base hit. Cantu on with a knock here as he's on. None down still. Locked, he's back to neutral. Here's Veranda James. Right fielder's on fire. She had 2 hits in the first game. Hitting .421 with a homer, 4 RBI. She also stole a base as well. Easy target active here. Boosting up Weaver's accuracy. Heater up and in, hit up the middle. Diving as Barnett to cut it off. Throw to first is late. Infield single. A sprinter was active there for James. She beat it out. 2 on, none down. Here's Peacock. Center fielder sat out the first game. He's hitting .071. That's probably why. High pitch active here for Grant now. A trade he got at the end of last episode. Bought it for him. That's taken high on the cutter. Out of the zone. Ball 1. Heater at the letters. Line to third. Right at Hokie, though, for the first out. Left fielder Frank Chase up next. He hit a homer in the first game. A 3-run bomb. 2 hits total. Fastball hitter active. Hitting .316 with a homer. 5 RBIs. Slider inside, misses from Weaver, ball 1. Curveball hangs, hit decently well to center it, hanging up though for Buckley. Makes a catch for the second out. Both runners think about tagging, but we think better of it as that's a good throw. 2 on, still 2 down for the pitcher, Johnny Guerra here at the bottom of the lineup. Hitless on the season, and he has the swing. There's 2 down already. Curveball up and in, strike called, 0-1. Curveball hangs. Guerra hits it to the left center. Decently well, but it hangs up for Buckley. He'll put it away to end the inning. 1 run, though, for the Thumpers on the home run by Moreno. Bottom 2, it's 1-0. Guns, Melton, and Hokie do up against Guerra. Here's Reese Guns. First baseman doubled home run in the first game. He's hitting .333. 1 homer, 3 RBIs. Contact versus right-hander active here. Heater up and away in the first one. High. Ball 1. Change up at the knees. Chopper up the middle. Oldman dives behind the bag. Nice count off. Fires the first. In time. Nice play from Oldman with the range. 1 down. Here's Orbit Melton, the left fielder. First pitch Slayer active, hitting .280. 3 RBIs on the year. No homers. Slider down in the way is off the plate outside. Ball 1. Heater up and in. Jammed him. Fouled back in over the screen. 1-1. Ball down and in. Chop low in the dirt. 2-1. Good check swing there. There goes the X button. Change up and away. Just high. 3-1. Good hold again by Melton. Heater down and away. Line to second. Moreno leaps out of her reach into the gap. James dives and, well, keeps it in front of her basically, but it ricochets to Peacock. Throw in is late. It's a double for Melton as he's scoring position with the first hit today for the Dive Bombers. Next up, third baseman Fisher Hokie, who came on late in the first game as a pinch hitter, hitting .278 with an RBI on the year. Ball away in the first one in the dirt. Ball 1. Heater up and in. Skied to right. James back a step. She's there for it. Makes catch for the second out. Runner tagging for third. Here's the throw from James. It's going to be close. Just late. Runner at third, 2 down for right fielder Ainsley Kahn. Making her first appearance of the season. This is her first at bat. Looking to drive in a runner. Heater inside on the first one from Guerra. Misses. Ball 1 just off the plate. Curveball down on the way. Just low. 2-0. Good takes from Kahn so far. Slider up. Chopped in the hole to first. Hazard over. Backhands. Runs to the bag. She'll beat the runner, and that's going to end the inning as we strand a runner at third. To the third, it's still 1-0 Heater. Thumpers. Wrong team. Oldman, Hazard, and Cruz due up. Withers, Oldman leading off 0 for 1 today with a fly out his first time up. Heater inside, misses to Old Man. Ball 1. Two-seamer up and in there for a strike. 1-1. Heater inside, jammed him to left field, but that's down for a base hit. Oldman continues to swing a good stick. He's on to lead off the inning here in the third. Bring up Hazard, who's 0 for 1. Soft pop out to second, her first time up. She's 0 for 1. Heater up and away, dumped over second. That's a base hit to right center field. 2 on, none down here to start the inning for the Thumpers. Can we deliver? Here's Shane Cruz, the catcher. He's 0 for 1 with a ground out. First pitch up and in, off the plate, inside. Ball 1. Curveball up and away. This time it's outside. 2-0 the count here to Cruz. Curveball hangs, rope to right field. That's a base hit. Bases are going to be loaded here, as though despite noodle arm, we don't run well, so we're going to hold. Bases loaded, none down for Moreno, who homered her first time up on an inside curve. 1 for 1 today. Two-seamer up, misses high from Weaver. Ball 1. Cutter away, dump to left center field off the end of the bat. That is going to get down in front of the outfielder for a base hit. Runners had to freeze. Throw coming home is dropped by the catcher. They would have had him out. RBI single for Moreno, though. Bases remain loaded. It's 2-0. Nobody out for Cantu. Singled his first time up. Power's righty and Mind Gamer active now against the tense Weaver. Two-seamer outside, caught the corner. That looks outside, 0-1. Chased it down and in on the two-seamer. Bad swing, 0-2. Cutter up, fouled off. 0-2 still to Cantu here. Cutter up, roped into the gap. That's going to break it open, and that might clear him. 1 run home. Second runner coming around. Third runner is going to be sent as well. Cantu going to hold it second. Throw home is late. It's a bases clearing double there for Cantu as he scores everyone in front of him. 5-0 Thumpers. James up next, 1 for 1 with a single today. She's still on fire. It's an infield single. Two-seamer inside, whiffed on it, 0-1. Check low on the curve. Good hold by James, 1-1. That's away on the two-seamer outside, 2-1. A little low as well. Heater up and in, jammed up the middle. Diving off the glove of Barnett into shallow center. Coming around third is Cantu. He read it well. He will score. It's an RBI single for James. 6-0 Thumpers. Grant Peacock up next. He's 0 for 1 today. Lined out to third his first time up. Heater up and away, line to short. This time it's right at Stout. Easy line out for the first one. Next up, Frank Chase, 0 for 1 today. Fastball hitter still active. Pick off to first. Back safely is James. We're not stealing. We're up by 6 runs. That'd be rude. Pick off again. Heater up and away, line to first. Off the glove of the first baseman. Guns has no play anywhere. It's an infield single for Chase. 2 on, 1 down for Guerra. He's 0 for 1 today. He was the last batter last inning, so he's the 9th man to bat now. Infield in, playing the bunt. We're up 6 runs. That's rude. Again, not doing it. Cutter in there. Strike called. 0-1. First pitch from Weaver. Heater up. Line to center field. Base hit for Guerra. That's his first hit of the year. James is going to come around third. She's going to try it. Here's the throw home. It is dropped by Esquivel. She would have been dead at the plate. Instead, it's an RBI double for Guerra. 7-0 Thumpers. And we batted around. Here's Oldman, who singled to start the inning. 1 for 2 today is Weaver now tense. Heater inside, misses, ball 1. Heater up. Oldman turns on it, but got under it. Timed it up. Sky ball to right. We're not running. Kahn has a decent arm right there. 2 down. Second and third still here for Hazard. Is 1 for 2 with a single. She's on fire. She scored on Cantu's double earlier in the inning. Heater up and in. Jams her to right field hard. Right at Kahn, though, and that ends the inning. Still 6 runs in the inning for the Thumpers as we send 11 men to the plate. Bottom 3, it's 7-0. Stout, Weaver, and Barnett due up. Here's Stout, shortstop at Volatile. Hitting .333 with a homer, 3 RBIs. He drove in 1 run in the first game on a single. Throw ball down and away in the first pitch. Hit up the middle of the second. Diving Moreno behind the bag. Nice play. Fires the first. Nice one. 1 down. Good job, Moreno. Here's Weaver, the pitcher. Hit was on the air. He's tense. Heater up and in on the first one. Strike called. 0-1. Guerra now locked in after getting a hit last inning, and he's pitching well. Change up inside. Misses. 1-1. Slider up and away. Lined up the first base line. Leaping is Hazard to rob it out of the air. 2 down. Base is empty for Barnett, who's 0 for 1. Carmel, yes. Curveball down and then check the swing. Strike called. 0-1. Forcing her down and away. That's lined to short. Right at Oldman on the leap, and that ends the inning. Nice play from Guerra from the infield. That's 3 nice defensive plays. But it's a 1-2-3 inning also for Guerra. To the 4th, it's 7-0 still. Cruz, Moreno, and Cantu due up. Cruz leading off, 1 for 2 with a single last time up. He's also scored on the double there by Cantu last inning. Curveball misses outside from Weaver. Ball 1. He's up to tense mojo here. And then he almost beans him. That's a high fastball. 2-0 the count. Cruz took offense to that. And he's late on that swing. Calm down, Cruz. 2-1. Missed it again. Late. 2-2. Whiffer active now for Cruz. Heater up and in. Rope to right center field into the gap. There you go. Make him pay. Should be extra bases here. Buckley gets it in, but it is a leadoff double for Cruz. Next up is Aviana Moreno. Second baseman hit a RBI single last time up. She's also hit a solo homer. 2 for 2 today with 2 runs driven in. She's locked in. Heater inside off the plate from Weaver. Ball 1. Curveball down and then is taken low. 2-0. Heater down, checked it low. 3-0. Moreno ahead. Taking all the way. Curveball up and in. Inside ball 4. Second walk she's taken in the episode. First one today. Here's Cantu. 2 for 2. 3-run double last time up. He's also singled. 2 for 2 days so far for Tristan. Heater away. Strike called. 0-1. Had to take one there. He just threw a 4-pitch walk. That's outside on the slider. That's not even close. 1-1. Heater down and away. Fouled off by Cantu. Late. 1-2. Heater up and away. Line to second. Right there at Barnett. 1 down. Brandon James up next. 2 for 2. Infield single again last time up. That time it drove in a run. And that'll do it for Weaver. Coming out of the bullpen for the second straight game is Kareem Newton, as he is once again the first man they call on. Long reliever Kareem Newton in. No record, a .491 ERA and a .109 whip. 2 earned runs given up, 4 appearances, 1 save, 3 2/3 innings pitched, 4 hits surrendered, 2 homers, 1 hit batsman, 5 strikeouts, batting average against .267. He threw an inning and a third scoreless in relief in the first game of today's episode before getting subbed out for a pinch hitter. Weaver done after 3 1/3 innings. He gives up 7 earned runs so far, 11 hits, 1 walk, no strikeouts. Both runners on base, his responsibility though. Give up 1 homer. Change it down there at the knees. Strike called. 0-1. Change up away. Ripped foul there by James. Out of play. 0-2. Slider inside. Dump to left field. That is going to get into the sliding glove of Melton. Nice play. 2 down. He's locked in now. That'll bring up Grant Peacock. Center fielder 0 for 2 today. Lined out to third and short today. Heater up and in. Caught the letters. 0-1. Nice pitch from Newton. Heater up, dump to center field, base hit for Peacock. That'll load him up. Base is loaded here for the 8-hitter. It's Frank Chase, left fielder 0 for 2 today. Come on, Frank, come through. Pick officer still active for Newton here. Change up in there at the letters, 0-1. Heater up, missed it, 0-2. Change up away, ripped foul by Chase out in front, still 0-2. Change away, rip foul again. Still 0-2 as Chase is fighting it. Slider up and in, fight it and off. Still 0-2. Chase that one inside. Slider inside, one hopper to short. Stout picks at the first. That ends the inning. We strand the bases loaded, then don't score, but we do get Weaver out of the game. Bottom four, it's 7-0. Hard to line up for the Dive Bombers, Esquivel, Buckley, and Guns. Here's Esquivel. He's 10, so for 1 today. Curveball at the knees. Pulled foul on the chopper, 0-1. Forcing him up and away. Strike called. It's 0-2. Change it down and in. Chased it, strike 3. First punch out of the year for Guerra, 1 down. Next up, Buckley. He's locked in, 0 for 1 today. Slider inside on the first one. Whiff through it, 0-1. Leader down in the way. Hitting a hold of second. Out of the reach of Moreno. That's a base hit. Peacock gets it in, but that's a 1-out single. Here's Guns. He's 0 for 1 and tenths. Change it down in the way. Outside. Ball 1. Goes him down and in. Hitting a hold of short. Diving Oldman. Picks it out of the air. Fires to first late. Nice play, Withers. 2 down. Here's Melton. 1 for 1 with a double. First pitch Slayer active. He's locked in. Four-seamer up and in. Taken high. Ball 1. Ball down in the way. Melton fouls it off late. 1-1. Slider down and in. Just low. 2-1. Change up away. Fouled off. 2-2. Four-seamer down and away. Fouled off again. The count remains full. Ball inside. Fouled off. Still 2-2. Four-seamer down and away. Fouled off again. Out of play. Still 2-2. Right up and away. Chased. Fouled off again. We'll stay at 2-2. Ball down and in. Chased it. Strike 3. Cruz picks it. Fires the first, and that ends the inning. Second punch out for Guerra. To the 5th. It's still 7-0. Guerra, Oldman, and Hazard. 2-1. Here's Johnny Guerra. RBI single last time up for the pitcher. He's 1 for 2 today. Peter in there for a strike. 0-1. Peter up and away. Dump to left field. Base hit for Johnny as he'll drop in his second hit of the day. He's 2 for 3. Leadoff man on in the 5th for the Thumpers. Here's Oldman. Old man 1 for 3 with a single today. He made a nice diving play in the field last inning. He's now locked in because of it. Peter at the knees. Dumped to right center field into the gap. That's going to be down, and that's going to get by Buckley. Almost got to the wall there, but Oldman should be in there. He is. He's in with a double. 2 in scoring position. None down for Hazard. 1 through the single. Lined out to right last time up. Peter away, strike called, 0-1. Peter up, hit through the middle, right over Newton's head. That's a base hit into center. 1 run will score. It's an RBI for Hazards. 8-0 Thumpers. Runners at the corner. Still nobody out for Shane Cruz. Catcher 2 for 3 with a double and a single. Slider away, and he goes with it into the gap right center field. That's just going to bring home definitely Old Man. Hazard coming to third. She's going to be sent around. RBI 2-run double here for Cruz. It is 10-0 Thumpers. Still nobody out. Here's Moreno on fire. Walk last time up. She's also hit a solo homer and an RBI single today. Change away. Crushed by Moreno. But deep center field. Carrying well. Beat the drum. It's a home run. Just left of the batter's eye in center. Home run for Moreno, her second homer of the game, and it's her 4th of the year. That makes it 12-0 Thumpers. Here's Cantu, 2 for 3 today, 3 RBIs today on a double. He's also singled. Newton now rattled. Peter away, whiffed on it, 0-1. Peter away, chased, popped behind first. Giving chase for it is Guns. He'll run it down, 1 out. Next up, Miranda James, 2 for 3 with 2 infield singles. She's also hit a RBI in as well. Peter inside, jammed her down the right field line. Con there, 2 down. Base is empty for Peacock, 1 for 3 with a single last time up. High pitch still active. Peter up and away, just low actually. It's on the middle outside port of the zone. Buckley there for it on the pop-up, and that ends the inning. Still, 5 runs in the inning for the Thumpers. It's 12-0 to the bottom of the 5th. Hokie, Khan, and Stout go up against Guerra. Here's Fisher Hokie, 0 for 1 today, intense. Throw ball at the knees on the first one. In there on the floater, 0-1. Seamer up and away, fouled off, 0-2. Slider down and away, chased it, strike 3. Third punch out for Guerra, 1 down. Back-to-back Ks for him here. Here's Ansley Kahn, 0 for 1 today. Grounded out to first base, her first time up. Heater up on the first one. That is dumped to right field. James racing in, slides, makes that nice catch. 2 down. Base is empty for Stout. He's 0 for 1 today. Change up in there on the first one. Strike call, 0-1. Four-seamer down and away. Just off the plate. A little low, 1-1. Slider up and away. Fouled off, 1-2. 1-2 pitch coming. Curveball down and in. Inside, 2-2. Heater up and in. Strike 3 called in the high corner. Second punch out of the inning for Guerra, his 4th of the day. That ends the inning 1-2-3 to the 6th. It's still 12-0. Chase, Guerra, and Oldman do up. Here's Chase, 0 for 3 today. Fastball hitter active against Newton here. Heater down and in. Line 1 hopper to second. Barnett picks it, 1 down. Next up is Guerra, 2 for 3, 2 singles and an RBI driven in. He's locked in. Heater down and away, strike called, 0-1. Heater up and away is high, 1-1. Chased it high, bad swing, my bad, 1-2. Way inside on the changeup, almost hits him, 2-2. Heater up and in, that's sent to left center. That's going to hang up though there for Buckley, 2 down. Base is empty for Old Man. 2 for 4 with the double last time up. He's also singled. He's locked in. Heater at the knees. Chopper through the middle. That's a base hit. Third hit for Old Man. He's 3 for 4 today. 3 for 5. Yeah, 3 for 5. There's Hazard on fire. 2 for 4. 2 singles and an RBI today. Drove in 1 on the single last time up. Slider taken high. Ball 1. Slider from away. Line to short. Right at Stout to end the inning. Bottom 6, it's 12-0. Newton, Barnett, and Esquivel do up. Here's Newton. Pinch hitting for him is third baseman Pontoon Porchetto, who started the first game today. Rally starter active, inning 286 with an RBI. Heater up and in the first one, fouled off, 0-1. The ball down and away, low, 1-1. Change it down and in. Check swing inside, 2-1. Forcing up and away. Popped up foul. Behind there, Cruz, it'll stay in play for him. He'll put it away, 1 down. Next up, Barnett, 0 for 2 today. Ball down on the first one, low, ball 1. Forcing him down in the way, low, 2-0. Low outside as well on that one, apparently. Change up away. That's in there with the knees this time, 2-1. Four-seamer down there, middle of the zone. Line to short, right at Oldman. Old Man, 2 down. And here's Esquivel, 0 for 2, intense. Slider away on the first one, high, out of the zone, ball 1. Four-seamer up and away, check swing outside, 2-0. Guerra's on fire now. Change up and in, out in front of it, 2-1. Four-seamer down and away. Lined in the hole to right, that is a base hit to right. James gets it in, but it is a 2-out single for Esquivel. Inning stays alive for Buckley, 1 for 2 today with a single. Ball down and away in the first one, just low, ball 1. Slider middle in, ripped up the middle to right center. That's going to be possibly extra bases, cut off by Peacock. Runner will go first to third, but it will only be a single for Buckley. 2 on, 2 down. Here's Guns, 0 for 2, intense. Change up on the first pitch, ripped foul out in front of it, 0-1. Forcing him down and away. Chopper up the middle to second. Moreno over. Backhands on to first. That ends the inning as Guerra gets through 6 shutout innings. Coming out of the bullpen, Kahua Compton as he'll take over on the mound. To the 7th, it's 12-0 Thumpers, and we are going to sim the rest of this one as we have a big enough lead that I don't need to worry about it. So let's go ahead and do just that. Now, granted, we did give up 4 runs in those last 3 innings in Game 1 when I simmed, but that was only on a 9-run advantage. Right now it's a 12-run advantage, so we should be okay. Should. Will we get the dub? Let's find out. Here we go. We actually get, holy crap, we got 6 more runs. They get 1 run in the 9th. Booper does strike out the last batter to end the game, it looks like, as they tried to get Guerra the complete game shutout. But we do win. It wasn't even close. We blow them out 6-1. We are now on the year. I believe the final score in that one was 18-1. A couple players have been posting obnoxious selfies at social media. Who do you confront? Oh, you're really going to make me choose between the hero and the pitcher? Oh, they both did so well today. We'll do Oldman here. Guerra was just on one despite being injured. Sim up to the next one here. Then we'll go through player moves and all that. Bionics beat the Swampers there, 3-2. Good pitchers duel. Furry Flyers win 5-2. Good pitching from them. Riddles taking on the Nocturnals here. Riddles rally, but lose in 11 innings 6-5. Though it was good on them to force extras in the first place. False Knights are blowing the Toucans out, 14-4. False Knights are now leading their division. Champs blow out the Trackers, 8-1, as they improve to 6-2. Tramplers taking on the Dive Bombers, and the Tramplers win 4-2 as the Dive Bombers lose their 3rd straight game in a row. Or 4th straight, actually. Here's the Gold Coats winning 4-3, and the Beasts taking on the Bards here. Beasts are going to win 9-6 the final. That's good for us. That's more separation. We're up to 2.5 games here at the top of the division. Alrighty, looking at the around the league, any roster moves to report? There are none. But Frank Chase gets -4 power. Left fielder loses that. Yikes. He is already 30 though, so it's not surprising, but it is a little disappointing. New player development options. We're not losing Sprinter. We're not giving you Choker. Ooh, chance to improve your backup position to infield. Okay, extra contact for Connor never hurt. Ooh, chance to get a forkball here for Diaz. Okay. I mean, not the pitcher I would want it for, but okay. We're not giving you Choker. We're not giving you Easy Target. Okay, so again, it's just these two. So we'll do Connor's first. Hers is more expensive. +4 contact, 56. Down 1 speed to 68. She does not get the bonus 4 contact, unfortunately. And she will not get the infielder boost either, so unfortunate. But we do get a little loyalty there. She's still a C+. And now for Diaz. 1 accuracy to 23, 2 velocity to 63. Does not get the bonus 3 accuracy. That would have been nice. He needs that. Does not get the forkball either. So no boost there for Diaz, but he does get +18. Loyalty is now up to 97. And what was Connor's? Connor's was +4. She's now maxed out at 99. Understands why they suck to no longer suck. I love that. All right, so next time out, what do we got on the schedule here? So we could play the Leather Wings. They're 5-2. They look pretty good. Night Bats, Bottlenoses, Bionics. Below Zeros, I know they're not doing well. They're at the bottom of their division. Bottlenoses are just above them. Night Bats, I don't know what they're doing. Let's have a look. Night Bats are in 3rd. They're at 4-4. Leather Wings are division leaders. They're 5-2. Maybe we play that game and then we just sim a few games, because I think after that, I don't really see any game I want to play. Night Bats are only 3rd. Bottlenoses are in 3rd, I believe. Bionics are in 3rd. Below Zeros are in last. Trackers are in 4th. I think the Tramplers are in 2nd. I know the False Knights is a good one. They're in the leading their division as well. So we're going to play this game against the Leather Wings next episode, and then we're going to go ahead and sim a couple of games to see how things shake out for the next round of 4 to see what happens. All right, so next episode we will be taking on the Leather Wings. On the mound for the 5-2 team is Dom McKenzie, league cutter. No record of .579 ERA and a .171 WHIP. And on the mound for us is young lefty Piper Trampleson. She has choker, 1-0 with a .284 ERA and a .174 WHIP. Lineup we'll be using for that game is going to look like this. Leading off at shortstop is going to be Locked In Withers Old Man, as we're going to be at home for this next contest. Nice, I like that. Following him, on fire first baseman Ariadne Hazard. Batting 3rd is catcher Shane Cruz. Batting 4th, on fire second baseman Aviana Moreno. Batting 5th, third baseman Tristan Cantu. Batting 6th, left fielder Frank Chase. Batting 7th, locked in right fielder Veranda James. Batting 8th is the 10th center fielder Grant Peacock. And batting 9th will be the pitcher Piper Trampleson. And that is going to do it for this episode, guys. Big wins today for the Thumpers as we sweep the doubleheader against the Dive Bombers, our last division rival we had yet to play here in the season. We win the first game 12-7. We stopped playing after the first 6 innings. We won. We were up 12-3 at the time, and then we also stopped after the first 6 innings of this contest against the Dive Bombers. We left up 12-0. Ended up winning that game 18-1. So big doubleheader sweep. We're now 6-1. We're on a 6-game winning streak at the top of our division. Playing well. Can we keep it going? Tune in to find out. If you made it this deep, guys, thanks so much for sticking around. I appreciate the support as always. If you haven't already, hit the follow and or subscribe buttons down below here on Twitch to be notified next time I go live. And if you haven't already over on YouTube, leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe to the channel. Link to Twitch will be down in the description below if you guys want to come over and watch the games live before they're posted. And also follow me over in this community as well if you so choose. I'll catch everybody in the next episode. Until then, this is the Nasty One, signing off. Have a wonderful day, evening, or afternoon, wherever you guys may be.